What's up, guys? This is our next aLIVE video. It's called Chasing the Wind.
Yep, today we're going to be in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, maybe a book that most of you are probably unfamiliar with. But we've been thinking, and the thought that's been on our minds lately is this, that so often in this life we go to so many things for happiness. We try to find joy in so many different things, and through that we were reminded of this guy named Solomon in the Bible. He was the richest man alive. He had the most wisdom. He could pretty much do anything, and he had everything at the palm of his hand. And if you look in Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1, he said, "I said in my heart, come now, I will test you with pleasure." And if you keep reading, he says, I searched with my heart how to cheer my body with wine, so he turned to alcohol. It said, I made myself great works. I built houses and planted vineyards for myself. Verse 5, it says, I made myself gardens and I made myself parks. 6, I made myself pools from which to water the forests and growing trees. I bought male and female slaves. You go on to verse 8, it says, I gathered for myself silver and gold. I bought singers, kings, both men and women, and many concubines, which were women that were used for sex. And it says, I became great and surpassed all who were before me. My wisdom remained with me. Whatever my eyes desired, I did not keep from them. I kept my heart from no pleasure, for my heart found pleasure in all my toil. And what this is saying is that Solomon had all the resources. He could go to anything that he wanted. He could turn to all the financial support that he wanted. He could turn to all the alcohol that he wanted. He could turn to all the sex that he wanted. Anything that would provide his heart with pure happiness and with pleasure. That's what Solomon was looking for.
And let's look at verse 11. This is what you need to focus on. Then I considered all that my hands had done, and the toil I had expended in doing it. And behold, all was vanity and a striving after wind, and there was nothing to be gained under the sun. You see, Solomon had everything that the world could offer. He had the money, just like Bert said, he had the money, he had all the girls, he had all the everything he could wish for. But in verse 11, Solomon says, none of that made me satisfied. It made me happy for a little while, but eternally there's no satisfaction in those things. The worldly pleasures, the things the world offers, the alcohol, the sex, all of that is good for a little while, but eternally, for your eternal salvation, it's nothing.
All those things are temporary. You see, and what this is saying is that only through Christ can we find that pure joy, that true happiness, that real pleasure that we're seeking for. So if in your life you've realized that, maybe I have been chasing these worldly things, this alcohol, this sex, these relationships, this power, this financial support, and you've found out that all you're doing is chasing the wind. You've come to an empty hole, and this hole that you've dug yourself into, and now you're at the point where I hope that tonight or today, whatever time of day you're watching this video, that you realize that it's all a chasing after the wind, that your only true happiness can come from God.
And that's what it says. Nothing under the sun can make you satisfied. It's all about God. It's all about Him. I mean, nothing under the sun, nothing in this world can truly satisfy you.
Yeah. And remember, guys, sinning is fun. It's fun for a season, though. Temporary pleasure. And God can give us eternal satisfaction. Thanks, guys.